Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me for your daily tarot reading. I always ask you to choose the stone that calls to you, the one that matches your intuition. And we will begin. All right, for those of you who chose this green stone, it's lime green jade, we have the Three of Wands, we have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Two of Coins. All right, these are not major arcana, so that means it's probably not a huge event kind of day. That's all right. We don't need always huge event kinds of days. But it might be a day with that Seven of Cups where you're feeling a little like, what do I do? What should I expect? Maybe things look a little murky. Maybe there are many choices, maybe. But I think that you're just fine because you've already invested some time and effort and energy into something that is going to pay off for you. And you sure are doing a good job balancing things. The Two of Coins is the nimble juggler. He can have turbulence in the background, but he can keep those plates spinning. He can keep the balls in the air. So you are managing your sources of security. You are doing just fine. I think you're always encouraged when you get this card to plan for positives, to envision positives, not negatives, because you are moving in the right direction with this card. There will be a payoff. So you're always encouraged to build castles in the air instead of dread when you get that Seven of Cups. It's okay to not see things clearly. Sometimes it just takes time, and then you can get a clearer picture of what's coming down the road. For those of you who chose the driftwood, the petrified driftwood, we have the Chariot, the Nine of Coins, and the Six of Cups. All right, pleasant cards on either side of the Chariot. The Chariot is something sudden that's moving forward very quickly. It could have been something that you just didn't see coming, but here you go. It's pulling you through into a new place. And it might be a little rocky. These sphinxes, they're kind of heading in slightly different directions, but they're bringing you forward. So it's got a mind of its own. Whatever transformative force this is, it's just happening. And it may be something that's already been happening. Could be something new coming in. But look at the cards on either side. They're very positive, and they're really kind of restful and contented. So how wonderful. At least this Chariot, whatever it is that's moving forward, it kind of drops in a place where there has been some nice emotional security. Maybe there's been contact you've had with people you've known a long time. This is nostalgia. This is looking back. Maybe there's a history of relationships that have been with you and are really, they help you to be content. And then we have the Nine of Coins, which is the self-made woman, sitting pretty. She's earned money. She's earned stability. She's earned the right to enjoy her life. So you've got some good things going on. And this Chariot may feel disruptive. It may feel like, what in the world, I didn't expect this coming in 2020, or I didn't expect this coming today. But you're fine. You're doing well. You have a history of doing well. And it looks like that puts you in a good place for the next change ahead. The Chariot energy is a lot of times very powerful energy. And Spirit can use those changes for good. It does indeed feel a little like fate, like it's supposed to go forward. For those of you who chose the black and gray agate, we have the Three of Coins, we have the Eight of Wands, and the Four of Coins. So no major arcana, not a huge day. That's all right. You've got a lot going on anyway. With this Eight of Wands, everything's moving forward in the right direction. It's maybe quite a number of purposes or goals moving forward with energy, and that's good. I mean, it's all going forward in the right direction. So even if it feels a little unmanageable, you're managing it quite well, actually. And we have the 3 of coins. So there could be some help and support in consulting with others. These can be coworkers, they can be experts, it can be gathering some expertise, some information, some sort of consultation. A lot of times these would support your work, would admire your work maybe. So that's nice because that you're building something, some new kind of stability or financial stability with those efforts. And it's good to work with others sometimes. And we have the 4 of coins here, and that means even if things feel a little insecure, it feels like the winds of change are blowing, you're fine. You're hanging on to your security. It's okay. So really, I see quite a lot of energy and building and achieving in this reading. But I also see hanging on to what you've achieved already. So this is just, it's really good. It's just a reassurance things are indeed going in the right direction, and you're building a new security here too. So whether that's health or wealth or whatever you're building, as well as maintaining and keeping. So how wonderful is that? That is good. For those of you who chose the purple stone, we have the 4 of Wands, we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Ace of Cups. So we've got all minor arcana, no major arcana, so that's all right. No big decisions today probably, but we've got a little bit of a mixture here, don't we? We have the Knight of Swords. That can be charging forward in a plan that's halfway there, or it can simply be, it can be an argument too. It can be I don't know. It can be energy coming at you that's sort of a little bit argumentative or debating, a little bit verbally aggressive, a little bit that. I don't think much comes of it if that's the case, because here you still have happy time in your home, and here you have a peak emotional experience. So I don't think if that's what it is, I don't think it bothers you at all. If it's, it could be that you're needing to go forward and say, this has got to be this way. But like I said, even if it's a conversation that is kind of, pointed, it's okay. It's okay. This very well could be, though, nothing about a conversation at all. It could just be a plan that you are continuing with energy, with purpose, with focus. It's not yet mature, but it's going to get there. The 4 of Wands is improvement in the family home, or it's a family gathering, getting ready for a family gathering or celebration, something nice. But in any case, it's a positive in your household or with your group of loved ones. And we have the Ace of Cups, which is usually a nice emotional experience, maybe from spirit. So be open to receiving when you get that Ace of Cups, to receiving joy or, comfort sometimes, but something positive emotionally. So these are good cards. I hope you have a wonderful day today. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.